Lower back, hip, and sciatic pain, try this simple and effective routine in the morning before heading off to the office or post-workout. All right, let's get right into it. Feet more than shoulder width apart, bend straight down. You're going to walk it on out to a push-up position. Come down in nice and slow. Go to your knees, come up to a cobra pose, and just hold that for a few seconds. And then rock it back into a child's pose. Hold each one of these stretches for a few seconds. Come up, go into a combat stretch. So what you're going to do is open up these hips. A lot of reasons why you have so much pain in the office is because most of us sit behind a desk all day. So our hip flexors are extremely tight, which is going to cause lower back pain. So here, take your knee. It's okay if it goes up over your toe a little bit. There's no weight, so you're not going to stress that knee out at all. Take your elbow, bring it down. Good combat stretch. Then rock it back into a hamstring stretch. Hold that. You should really feeling that back in your hamstring and your glutes and in your lower back. We typically hit this after our light walk in the morning. Then come back onto all fours and thread the needle. You can hear my back popping already. Thread the needle. Come back up to all fours. Switch legs. Good combat stretch. Opening up those hips. Bring it down. Come back to all fours. And then you're going to get into a pigeon stretch. So take this foot. You're going to rotate it in front of you. So you're sitting straight up. Knee down. You can take your leg and put it out off to almost a 90-degree angle. And then you're just going to rock down onto your leg, and you should really feel a good stretch in your sciatic and in your lower back. Switch that out. Once again, good 90. Rock it down. Sit down on that leg. Should really feel a good stretch all back in your sciatic and in your lower back. Come back to all fours. Come up into a downward dog, stretching them calves out a little bit. Then bring it back up. Stand it back up. Do that about 5 times. So once again, walk it on out. Down into a good push-up position. Go to your knees. Rock it up to a cobra. Rock it back into a child's. Go straight into a combat stretch. Rock it back into a hammy. Come down to all fours. Thread that needle. Really push. Twist that body. Push through. Switch legs. Combat stretch. Rock it back into a pigeon. Switch legs. This is really going to wake the body up in the morning, and it's actually going to stimulate that metabolism, and actually stretching can actually help you burn calories. So you're actually burning fat while you're doing this. Okay, next, get into a 90-90. So 90 degree here, 90 degree here. I suffer from a lot of pain in my lower back and hips, so it's hard for me to get into this pose. So do what you can. So once you're in this 90-90, then you're just gonna push it out over your leg. Once again, feeling that stretch in your lower back. Hold that for a few seconds, and then switch it over. So 90 here, 90 here. Push it out over your leg. Stimulating those muscles in the morning after a light walk is ideal, and or post workout. It's really going to bring down those cortisol levels, wake the body up, stimulate those muscles in the morning, and get that metabolism fired up. Now we're going to get into just using a roller here. This is really going to concentrate on your sciatic. So sit down on the roller, and you can do this two ways. So you're sitting on it with focused on your sciatic. You can take one leg if you can and put it up over your other knee, and then when you're rocking it back and rolling up your sciatic, you really feel it. As soon as you feel it, like almost giving you a Charlie horse, just hold that for a few seconds, and then roll it on up all the way into your lower back. And then once again, roll it up. As soon as you feel a good Charlie horse, hold that for a few seconds, and then continue to roll up. If you can't put your leg up there, that's fine. We all have different flexibility. As you can see, I'm not very flexible. So once again, this is going to relieve some of that pressure on your sciatic too, if it's really, that Charlie horse is really bothering you when you have that leg up there. Rotate and roll it up over your sciatic, all the way up into your lower back. And then you're going to switch sides. So once again, sitting on your sciatic, putting your one knee up, and then rolling it up, all the way back into your lower back. All right, so you do that for a few. Now you're going to take that same roller, put it in the small of your back, sit up on it, and roll it up on your lower back. This is going to help with that lower back pain from sitting behind a desk or sitting behind the wheel of the car, driving the kids around, whatever the case may be. Roll it all the way up. As soon as you get your butt flat on the ground, typically what I do is I raise up and then just arch your back. Let it roll back over that roller. All right. Do that for a few. Now you're going to focus on them hip flexors. Now, I know I mentioned it earlier, but a lot of times when your hip flexors are tight, this is what's making your lower back have a lot of pain. And when you sit, your hip flexors get tight. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that roller, put it right up on your hip, roll back, really letting that dig deep into your hip flexors there, and then just walk it on up. Once again, you have your other knee over here, relieving some of the pressure. So whatever pressure you can handle, roll it up. Once you get to a good spot where it feels like you're getting a Charlie horse, you can flex your leg a little bit. This feels amazing. It's just a great way to start your day. I promise. You will thank me later. And then switch it over. Hitting them hip flexors. Loosening them up before heading off to the office. Roll it up. Oh, there's a good Charlie horse. Flex it a few times. And then continue to roll up, all the way up to your knee. And you see a lot of people in the gyms and stuff where they just roll really fast on the roller. I don't technically agree with that. You should take it slow. This is supposed to be like a really good mind-body connection and really loosening you up. Rock it on all the way back. All right. Now, if you wanted to, you could also do the side of your leg. This one hurts a lot. It's like getting that Charlie horse on the side of your leg, but you can roll it up. Same thing. As soon as you get to a good spot where it feels like a Charlie horse, just flex a couple times and then keep rolling up. All right. Now, after you do that, you should be nice and warm. Body should be good and loose. You're going to sit down on your butt and then just relax. So put on some music, rock back into this like little child's pose, where you're bringing your knees up to your chest. You can rock it a little bit. And then what I want you to do is put your arms down at your side, almost in a cross. And then just rotate both your knees over to one side. Hold that stretch. Trying to keep your hips on the ground, lower back. Bring it back up. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but my back is popping. You can bring it straight out in front of you if you can. If not, you can put your feet down onto your heels. Rest that for a couple seconds. Let the body relax. Bring it back up. Grab your knees. Go back into that cross. And then rotate it over. And then just repeat that 5 or 10 times. So another good one for the same motion for that lower back. If you can't do the double knee, is just bring one knee up and then rotate it over. Bring your other knee up and then rotate it over. And that's it. And then you can get your ass off to the office. Enjoy your day. I guarantee you're going to have a better mind and body connection, and you're just going to overall feel better. If you like those tips, this is just like a morning mobility routine that we do here throughout the week. Highly recommend doing it after a light walk to stimulate some fat burn. You're going to get something out of it. I guarantee it's going to relax the body, and you're going to be more focused at work, and you're going to burn calories, and you're going to get the body moving early in the morning and get the metabolism fired up. Let us know how we're doing. If we can help out in any way, this platform is for you. Godspeed, and have a good one.